Hello and welcome to another Warcraft 3 commentary. This is game 3 for the Readmore, yes. The Readmore, I think, Warcraft 3 thing, between game best of 3, whatever it is, between Team DHC and Team DkH. For Team DHC, we do have Nicker spawning as the teal elf right here on the top side of the map, allied with PraDo spawning as the teal orc also on the top side of the map against DkH Rain spawning as the orange orc down here on the bottom of the map, allied with Pro-Abortion spawning as the orange human on the bottom side of the map as well. So I don't really know how else to address these positions on this map. Anyway, here we do see for Pro-Abortion we have a Archmage as well as some Footmen coming out, pretty standard stuff, and we do have DkH Rain using a Blade Master as a early shop, a little bit unstandard for 2v2 I would imagine, but he does go ahead and use a Speed Scroll. Looks like it might actually be standard, it looks like. PraDo did the same thing as well. They're just both racing to get to this, to get the circlet, and it looks like Rain was able to win that race pretty easily, because he did not sell his shop. He was able to quickly click on the circlet while his opponent sold his shop, which TP. I'm not actually sure if that made a difference or not, because you can sell your shop, your TP scroll before that happens. Over here we do see PraDo actually getting a grunt surrounded. He's going to lose that grunt. It is surrounded by creeps as well as DkH Rain's Blade Master. Is he going to be able to get the last hit on it? We're going to wait and see. Yes, he does go ahead and get the last hit, which gives him up to 70 XP. Just go ahead and use a dust just to see if that other Blade Master from PraDo is around right now, and it's not. In fact, it gets a second circlet, and now it looks like he's going to be able to get away scot-free pretty easily at this point. PraDo may be able to open up on him and kill him, though, so he does need to be a little bit aware, but he does have a healing salve, so it's going to be just fine. Over here, we do see that on this side of the map, we have Nicker's Demon Hunter down here harassing. He is all the way up to 113 XP. That is partially from the AOW creep, and it must be partially from probably picking off a Water Elemental or something like that. Over here, we can see that this is pretty much what you would expect. It looks like Rain is also going to be able to pick up the Boots of Speed instead of PraDo in this case. We're going to watch and see what happens here. Who's going to happen? It's not spawned just yet, but it's about to spawn. We do see a dust going off onto the PraDo's Demon Hunter. Who's going to be able to get it? DHC PraDo does manage to pick up the ward, which is very, very powerful at this location. And who's going to get it? PraDo even gets the boots as well, so that's unfortunate for Rain. Here we do see him running in here, trying to get a grunt kill, but it's unfortunate for him. He was not able to pick it off here. He is trying to run around with his Blade Master. His grunt has been surrounded, ensnared, and will it go down? It looks like it's going to go down here. He might try to deny it. Not indeed. He's going to run away. One of the grunts from Rain has died as well, I believe, to a creep in that situation. May have also been denied. Who knows? But PraDo sitting right outside the battle now with a healing salve being used, and over here for Nicker just creeping out this side shop as well. So just doing what he can do, getting the ward and trying to provide some support to out-level the opponent. At some point, he'll be able to do that with a stronger army if he's able to creep by himself while PraDo slows down XP gain from his opponent. Over here, we can see that Pro-Abortion has a Footman over here, and we do see Rain actually teleporting in, using a Staff of Teleportation with his Blade Master. Looks like this two archers are going to be picked off, and Nicker's Demon Hunter are going to be forced to run away at very low HP, and, of course, use his Moonwells to heal up. Over here we can see that DkH Rain is going to go ahead and finish off this creep, getting level 3 on his Blade Master. A pretty big deal. PraDo's Blade Master still only level 1. Pro-Abortion going ahead and creeping this out. And will PraDo be able to go ahead and hit level 2? It looks like he's probably going to be able to hit level 2. He can probably steal something here, or he's just going to focus down on these Footmen. And it looks like that Footman's going to go down. He does have the Boots of Speed, so there you go, level 2 on that Blade Master. Here we do see that here is Nicker's Demon Hunter coming in here with the other pair of Boots of Speed, and now Pro-Abortion's Archmage is in trouble. Being chased down by Nicker's Boots of Speeded Demon Hunter. Actually, it looks like he's going to be just fine. Archmage is one very fast hero, even without Boots of Speed, as we can see witnessed right here. So ooh, we do see that this is PraDo coming down here as well. We might see this be as an attack right here. It may very well be just that, and it may very well end the game. I'm not sure, but this could be powerful. It looks like they're going to be okay, though, because they do happen to have a level 3 Blade Master in here with full HP. And now also having Boots of Speed on that Blade Master as well. So now we do see 3 heroes on the map with Boots of Speed. We do see Nicker picking up a Panda again as his second hero from the tavern. And he's going to go ahead and run over here. Maybe there's not an Ancient of War. You normally would expect to see an Ancient of War creep this out. And he does upward that Ancient of War and begin to move it over there. In the meantime, he's going to come over here and creep this out, in fact, which has not been touched so far into this game. Over here we can see that we got him creeping this, and I'm going to take a sip of water real quick. We do see that this is PraDo's Blade Master coming in here, trying to get the steal, being hexed immediately, not going to be able to get the steal on the XP or the items. For Abortion, picking up a potion of invulnerability, which is a 15-second invulnerability potion, a pretty big deal. Such a good item, and we do have some militia here, so we may even see a expo right here at this location. It is a possibility. These militia are running around. They may decide, in fact, to expo over here or something. We'll find out what's going to happen. Over here, we can see this is Rain jacking over here, jacking Nicker, and either maybe, yeah, it does look like a jack. And he's going to go ahead and Archer, I believe, just got staffed. Yes, indeed, at very low HPs, and it didn't die, so that's very nice. And here we do see PraDo just running around with his invisible demon Blade Master, trying to find something to attack. Here we do see a Mountain King bolt going off on the Demon Hunter, who has the Staff of Teleportation. If he does get surrounded, or I'm sorry, the Staff of Preservation. If he does get surrounded, the Panda will be able to unable to save him. Here we do see both these armors are focusing down on this Ancient of the War, which is going to actually cause it to go down, and means that now Nicker cannot do the Ancient of War creeping that he wanted to. And here we do see DkH, Rain, and Pro Abortion going ahead and attempting to finish this creep off. Now, that is stealing some good experience from their opponents here. Nicker, as he goes for a mana burn, immediately being bolted and then going into a Hex, taking a lot of damage with the Hex, gets dispelled as he runs away. And Rain's not relenting, and he is going to continue to attack until he is forced to TP out of here. And here we do see one of the Raiders being hexed and attacked. Here we do see a speed scroll actually on Rain's units. And we do have a PraDo's Shadow Hunter about to go down. Very, very close. Is he going to make it? We don't know. That Mountain King does, I believe he has enough mana for a bolt. He does indeed have enough mana for the bolt. The bolt goes off and kills the Shadow Hunter. The Shadow Hunter goes down. And we do see a Raider also taking quite a bit of damage right now as it runs away. As it runs away. And we see Nicker microing and getting a very nice Staff of Preservation off on a very low HP Dryad, microing the other ones away. It does go down, however, and we do see this is PraDo's Blade Master running away while it is slowed, and he does not have enough mana for another Windwalk if he breaks out of this one, so he's going to have to break in a safe location, which is back here in the back on these rifles, and immediately begin to run away. This Mountain King cannot cast another bolt right now. It doesn't have the mana for it, but there is a level 3 Blade Master from Rain over here running around, not with enough mana to break, to recast Windwalk after he breaks, but not really of concern considering they are in a very good position right here to win this fight. But here we come Nickers with his reinforced army after being healed up in his base, now forcing them to run away. And we see a Raider going off onto the Mountain King. The Mountain King does have this awesome potion of invulnerability, however he is not actually fully surrounded, so he's able to walk away from this, not too much of a problem. He may very well have a potion of healing past him. Here we can see some militia coming in here to augment this fight, and who is going to be able to come out the victor of this very long fight. This fight's been going on for some time. It looks like Nicker and PraDo saying we don't really want to fight the militia as well as the human army, so let's just back off for a moment. And these militia are coming back out just in case. Maybe they're going to try to finish creeping this off here or something. It looks like they're going to go back to the base now at this point. And over here we can see that Rain is going to go ahead and try to creep off those two trolls. And we can see that Nicker and PraDo are up here just creeping as well. And getting a very good item on the Demon Hunter. In fact, a potion of invulnerability. That's what makes these inner turtle creeps so very valuable, as they give such good items. For example, we see already 2 potions of invulnerability, and that's just out of 3 creep camps right there doing that. Down here we can see Rain is going to pull this, but there is a scout from Nicker. He's going to be able to tell that this is being pulled and they're creeping this. And also at the exact same time, we're going to see Pro Abortion coming over here to creep this as well. But there's another scout there, so now they know both of the players are going for reds by themselves, and they're very, very, very close to Pro Abortion. So Pro Abortion may get in a little bit of trouble here. He is bringing in militia. Is he going to be able to creep anything out in time before he gets jacked here? It's not going to look likely, as they are coming in here very strongly with this jack. And there was a item from over there, the Scroll of Beast from that camp. Here it is, a Pro Abortion being forced to TP out, losing a priest as well as whatever else he lost. I couldn't quite tell. And a TP, that's a pretty expensive teleportation to have to actually lose 2 units as well as your TP, especially in a 2v2 when you're really, such things can make a big difference and can end games. Here we can see this is the big item creep that's going to go down, and it looks like they're going to get it no problem. That is a Rune of Healing going to be used to provide massive amounts of health right here to this army. And we can see a Cloak of Flames being picked up by the Panda, almost level 3 as well. And over here we can see that there's a Tome of Agility going to be picked up by Rain's Blade Master, which is very nice. It gives him a lot of damage, gives him armor and other such things. And for this Shadow Hunter right here, getting a Khadgar's Pipe of Insight, which is a in essence, just a level 1 Brilliant Sword. I think a little bit stronger than level 1 Brilliant Sword, but either way, and a 1 of Mana Stealing. And I earlier did say that we saw 2 potions of Invulnerability being picked up from just 3 of those being creeped. I was wrong. It was only 2 of them. As you can see, I thought this was crept, and it was not. Either way, as you can tell, that kind of just makes my point a little bit stronger, I would imagine. As that's pretty good. It's pretty good items. They're very important, but of course the side reds are also very good experience as well as very good items. Here we can see a little bit of damage going down onto Pro Abortion, losing a priest, going to be ensnared by a rifleman, and here we can see these are them trying to get into position here now, casting their spirit links, and here we're going to see what's going to happen. Sorry about that. There was a bit of an interruption and stuff happened, so this is me trying to resync it. This is about where we left off, and here we can see that priest is going down, so that is a reference point. You probably just watched that. You're going to watch the beginning of this fight again, but here we do see what we saw. This is what happened, and the Demon Hunter did get stunned by the bolt. Now it's going to get hexed and taking some damage, but it looks like it's going to be fine. It does use an Invul Potion at that point. Now you can see that this is some very nice Spirit Links going off, very nice amount of cast, and over here we can see that DkH's PraDo's Blade Master is over here just breaking and then being jumped out of that fight just a little bit by that. A bear running away, getting healing waved. And here's another bear from Nicker about to go down, getting staffed out at 12 HP. And here we do see this the panda in here ensnared, taking a lot of damage with no way out, getting healing waved as he runs away very slowly. Here we do see Rain's Blade Master getting a little bit low, but he does get a healing wave used for him as well. And this is Rain using his Kodo Beast. Rain being forced to TP out of here. Will his Kodo Beast stay alive? It looks like it's going to go down, unfortunately for him. Pro Abortion running away with a lot of very low HP units. This game is looking quite unfortunate at this point for DkH. If they lose this game, hopefully you've watched this game sequentially. If not, then, but yeah, if you haven't, then yeah, I would mute me for just a second. Once I move my screen back over a player base, you can unmute me. I'm about to spoil the results. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So basically, this is 1-1. This is game 3. Whoever wins this takes home the bacon. So, yeah. That's that. I'm a little bit out of it at this moment. I just had some really weird stuff happen. As I said, there was an interruption, and I don't want to really get into it because it was weird. It was really odd, but yeah. Yeah, I'm a little bit hazy right now. But anyway, so here comes Nicker coming in here and attacking this rifleman. Getting some damage off. Here we see Rain pulling in these peons, and this is a pretty good position if they end up taking this fight here with all these ranged units and the spellcasters being kind of protected, as well as the fact they have this line of trees. They're going to be able to kind of back and forth micro in between them. It's not the greatest, but it is pretty good against these big hunky bears and these big massive orc units. It's going to allow them a pretty good positioning right there on him. As you can see, Pro Abortion running in some militia, trying to get through all their ranged units right here. Gonna have to micro pretty effectively in order to have that happen. But they do get into here, forming a line, and we do see the Mountain King using Thunderclap to slow these units down, do some AOE damage, and to prevent their slow them down. And we just see some other stuff going on down here. A dust being used. Looks like Rain's army is kind of getting owned right down here, but he does go ahead and bring in his Blade Master to this part of the map, doing pretty well for Pro Abortion. However, we do see a bunch of PraDo's peons right in here. It looks like this is going to be an advantage to Nicker and PraDo. What's going to happen, I don't know, but I will say that it doesn't look too good for Rain and PraDo at this point. We do see the Blade Master being hexed, and he does get abolished just in the nick of time using a healing and potion of invulnerability, but only lasts 7 seconds, so it's about to, or no, looks like he's actually using one of the greater ones, or no, maybe I had a different guy targeted. I did in fact actually target the Mountain King. That was actually a 7-second invulnerability potion on each of them, I think. Anyway, here you can see this is Rain bringing in that very low HP Blade Master. Isn't gonna be able to get out. It looks like he's gonna be able to get out at 42 life, just getting a couple of pot shots in on that panda as he runs away, and it looks like Rain's gonna go ahead and call GG as that panda falls down. So GG, that's game 3. And since game 3 of a best of 3 is the last game, it's not spoiler for me to tell you that I am about to spoil the game. Someone had to win in game 3, so if you don't want to know who it was, I highly recommend clicking here. You'll be able to go to game 2 if you haven't seen that game, or you can just go back if you're in the playlist, 2 games, and you get to game 1. If you're not in the playlist, it's 2 videos. It's on my channel. Just click it and you can find it very easily, I'd imagine. So yeah. that is the games. So there you go. That's what it is. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and give a countdown, and I'm gonna give them the congratulations. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Team DHC, for winning a 2-1 against DkH. It was a pretty good 2v2. I don't know if this was a part of a bigger series. As I said earlier, in the first 2 games, I watched it via Waaagh TV without much more context than that, so who knows, but there were definitely some exciting games. I enjoyed them. I hope you guys enjoyed them as much as I did, and I'll see you next time.